Hi everyone, another Gerry Anderson toy related short film. Here we have the pretty much highly sought set of Fairylite dolls. A funny one really, because Action Man hadn't really begun to make an impact on the boys toy scene in 1967 when these toys were first sold. We're guessing they came out around about late 66 into 67, when most of the toys were really hitting the market following the release of the Thunderbirds feature film. So far nobody's been able to gauge an exact date, but I'd love to hear from anyone if they can. But this is a group shot. There's 10 in the series. Unfortunately not all mine are boxed. Now I know I generally like only mint and boxed or near mint and boxed toys, but the Thunderbird dolls are so hard to get hold of that you kind of grab them even loose if they're in nice condition. And I was fortunate to find over the last 20 odd years of collecting 5 box versions and 5 unboxed, but the unboxed I'll come in a little bit closer and you'll see they're all pretty nice, to be frank. Start with brains at the end. Replica glasses, I'll be honest, but again it was cheap, cheerful, everything else is there. I believe you should probably have a small pencil, but that's missing. But again, beggars can't be choosers, as they say. But then moving along to John and Virgil, bizarrely almost mint condition but unboxed. Never played with it, I understand. Jeff, very nice likeness, wearing the clothes that he wore in the first few episodes. Alan there, slightly too pink sash, some say. I think I probably agree with them, but they've all, it probably won't come out in the film, they've all got the tops of the boots. For some reason they made them in white, but the tops of the boots do all have the respective sash markings. Like Virgil, yellow sash, yellow markings on the boot, you can see there. John, pink or lilac sash, and you probably can't see it on the film, but there is pink to the top there. Very nicely done, good faces. I always think John is probably one of the best likenesses. He's got the hair very good, quite sharp featured, rather like the puppet. The hats are rubber. Some of them have a sticker that says IR. Some of them have a small rubber pad that says IR. Let's have a look at a boxed one. This was the first one I ever got. This is Scott. There you go. That's Scott boxed. The bodies are pretty naff, to be truthful. I think Fairylite, not being the biggest of toy companies, probably spent all of their money on the license to do the toys, so the bodies came secondary, but at least the likenesses are good in the face and the costumes are very good. Side of the box, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sort of thing you expect on any packaging for toys, and nice portrait photographs on the reverse of the various characters in the line. Parker is probably a favourite of mine. Again, you probably won't see it in the film, but the gun is very, very authentic, considering the size. There you go, an original Fairylite Thunderbirds pistol. They've all got the original gear, even the loose ones. Interesting to see are the boxes for Penelope and Tintin, which are different from the guys' boxes and also different from each other. A bit of Thunderbirds music in the background to get us all in the mood. They obviously marketed this for girls, but I'm sure that there were some boys that had them. I never had Thunderbirds dolls as a kid. There was a kid over the road that had, I believe, Brains and Parker, and I was very, very envious. And our local barbers actually had a Virgil doll, which probably again 20 years after originally seeing it in the 60s I managed to prize from him. The reverse of the boxes, photographic for Tintin, but artwork for Penelope. There you go. I do also have, because they did 3 versions of Tintin, there's a blue jacketed Tintin. I have the orange in the box, and there was a red version. The head is actually the Penelope head, but painted to give a more oriental look. But I've looked very closely at both heads and they do appear to be the same, but with different hair and different paint jobs. And I have one of the 6 outfits. That's one there for Lady Penelope, but of course they encourage girls to dress either doll in the costumes, or I guess Barbie or Cindy would have fitted too. But there you go, the Fairylite dolls based on the series Thunderbirds. Very proud and pleased to own these. Wouldn't mind getting a few more boxes and perhaps upgrade, but if I never get another Thunderbirds doll, I certainly won't complain after having these guys. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Bye.